Hi. So here are some really great back stretches and strengthening exercises that I think will really help you feel a little bit better. So hopefully you'll be able to see everything. It's kind of a weird angle, and excuse the mess in the background. That is mom life, I guess, right? So anyway, the first one we're going to do is cat cow. So I'll try to do some of these from different angles too so you can see. But you start on all fours and you are going to do each of these movements for about 2 minutes. So this one you're going to do for 2 minutes. So you're going to round your back, pull out, hold it for a second, breathe in, arch your lower back, breathe out, arch your back, and breathe in and out. And so you're gonna do that one for about 2 minutes. And then after you're done with that, you're gonna do hip twists. So this is a really good one. Helps kind of open up your lower back a little bit and gives you good kind of alignment and stretch. So you're gonna lay onto your back, arms out to the side, you lift your leg, tap it to the ground, and then back up and down. And then you're going to do this for about 1 minute with one leg. And then switch and do the other side for another minute. I'm not going to do all these for that long. I'm just giving you examples here. So I'm just going to switch to the other side here. Arms out, leg up, and tap it down. Try to keep your shoulders on the ground when you do this so that you're mostly just getting that rotation kind of on through your side and into your lower back here. And try to keep your leg as straight as you can as you bring it over. All right, again, you're gonna do that for 1 minute on each side. Next, we are gonna do bird dog. Probably heard some of these terms before from yoga and stuff. This would also really help strengthen your core and your lower back as well. And it also really helps with your alignment. So this one you're gonna start up on all fours. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so all fours here. And have just like a straight back. Then you're gonna lift the opposite arm and opposite leg. Hold it for a second. And down. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold it for a second. And down. And then just repeat this for about 2 minutes. You want to try to keep your back as stable as possible, that if somebody came by and set a glass of water on your back, that it would not fall off your back when you do this. Stay nice and stable. So you want to kind of pull your stomach in. And it's just straight back, straight forward, not really extending it any higher than your hips. This also helps strengthen your glutes. Okay. Trunk twist. This is a really good one. A couple of these I wasn't able to find extra videos for, so I'm giving you an example. So trunk twist, again, you're gonna lay onto your back. What you're gonna do is I'm gonna have enough room here. So lay on your back, bring your leg up, bent, put it over. See, my legs are like that. I'm just gonna move a little bit so I have some room. Arms out to the side. Bring your arm over. So in this position, try to bring your arm palm up, hands touch, keep your knee on the ground, and just open your arm. And then close it. Try to get your palms to touch again. Try to keep your knee on the ground the whole time. And over. Sometimes when I do this one, it even lets my back kind of pop. Gives me like a little bit of an adjustment, sort of. That's great. I'm gonna do it 1 minute on that side. And then move over to the other side. So bring your leg up, bend it, bring it over to the side. Kind of lay a little bit more on your side there. Bring your hands together, palms together, and open. Just kind of let your head move naturally. The movement following your hand. Remember, try to keep that knee on the ground. And try to bring your palms together. I really like this one a lot. It definitely helps, like right in the lower back and in this IT band area. Helps release those muscles. Just do one more. Okay. That one I really like. Really, really great stretch and strengthener. Next is the gluteal bridge. So you're going to be on your back again. Try to see what you can see. Okay, so feet on the ground, arms out to the side or down by your bottom, whichever you feel more comfortable with. You can start by your bottom. Bring your heels close to your bum and then just lift up and down. And down. Try to keep your heels close to your butt. And just make sure that you aren't just only using your hamstrings and your butt muscles. You're actually using your lower back then. And you're stretching where you need to be stretching here. You're not just more in your butt and your lower back. Where if you had your feet out further, you weren't really working it as much. So you want to keep them close. And then you're going to be really getting that lower abs and the lower back and the butt. And down. You're going to do this for 2 minutes. This is a really good one too, for helping to strengthen that lower back. Whenever you get up, you want to roll to your side and just kind of push yourself up like that. And this one's called the clam. You're going to be on your side. I'm going to lay onto your side here. Head in your hand, or laying down on your arm. I'm just going to put my head in my hand here. Actually, no. I'm going to lay on your head in your hand, the spine. Have your knees bent. And you're just going to lift your knee and down. Try not to bring your hip out too much. You keep your body in line. Try not to roll backward with it. stay on your side. So let's see this better. Bring your arm out if you want to do it this way too. Arm out, head on the ground, and up and down. This kind of helps a little bit to prevent you from rolling onto your side. Do that side for a minute. Move over to your other side. Bend your knees. You don't want them like bent all the way. Just about 90 degrees, 45 to 90 degrees. Probably like 45. And this is strengthening this muscle here and a couple of your small muscles in your butt. Abductor muscle in here, here. A minute on each side. All right, and now we are going to do a trunk lift. So we're going to stand back up. I'm just going to have your feet about hip distance apart. And you can cross your arms or put your hands by your hips. I'm just going to bend, hinge forward, keeping a nice soft bend in your knees, and hinge forward, keeping your neck still. Try to do it from the side here. I'll back up a little bit more. Or maybe closer. Here. From the side. Try to kind of keep like almost like a little arch here in your back. Your butt sticking straight out. Right up. Stick your butt out. So you want to kind of feel it in here, not as much in here. So if you're just bending forward, you're going to feel it more here. If you're back rounded, we don't want to see that. And nice, kind of arched a little. You should really start to feel it right in here. Only bend over to about till it's flat like that. I'm going to do this for about a minute or about 2 minutes. You can do it with your arms like this if you want. It's okay if you feel it in your hamstrings back here, but you definitely want to be working more here. You should feel it here. If you don't feel it there, try to stick your butt out further. Bend with your butt out and down. That little arch. Butt out. And then now we're going to move on to the last one. It's called the psoas stretch. So what you're going to do, be on your knees, turn sideways. You're going to bring your leg out just so it has that nice bend. And just sit your hips a little forward so you feel a little stretch in here. And hold that for about 30 seconds on this side. Here. Not just like this, but forward a little. Like that. You feel just until you start to feel a little stretch. You don't want to go too far and have your knee bent over your toes. You want your knee to be, you want your shin to be even. You don't want to be too far, because you can injure yourself there. So you're stretching here. So when these muscles all get tight, it really starts to pull on your lower back muscles, and then those get really tight and irritated, and I'm gonna switch sides, do that for 30 seconds as well. Those start to get irritated, and then it aggravates your nerves a little bit more in your back, which causes you to have more pain. and discomfort. Give them 30 seconds here, just so you feel that little stretch right in here. It's my hip. So your muscles are all swollen, inflamed, irritated from being tight, overworked, or strained, spasming, and it starts to irritate those nerves, and then sometimes you might get numbness or tingling down your legs. Burning is common as well, and then just overall pain on top of the back pain that you're actually having. So something else I like to do is, I don't have it with me at the moment, take a tennis ball. This sounds kind of silly. Take a tennis ball and put it in a sock. And then I'm just seeing if I have mine. I don't have it available at the moment, but I just saw it the other day. Tennis ball in a sock. Put the ball in whatever place that your back pain is more. Mine is usually more on the left side here, where it's really tight. So I put the ball right there, and I go up against a wall and just kind of let that press against it, and just kind of roll the ball up and down on the wall on my back here along these muscles. And then I move it all the way across the bottom here with a little bit of pressure against the wall, and then again on the other side. And what that does is just kind of like a deep tissue massage, and will help kind of release that muscle a little bit too, and help alleviate some of that back pain that you're having. It might make it then tender to the touch down there, and maybe a little bit like sore, just even for my knuckles sticking in there right now. Actually it makes it just like I can feel it. It's sore, but it's a different kind of sore, and the actual like pain that you might be having down your legs or numbness or tingling, I don't know if you're having that, can release a little bit from doing that as well. So, well, I really hope that this helps. Do every exercise for 2 minutes, unless if it's a right side and left side, then you want to do those for 1 minute each. And then the psoas hold, you're going to want to hold for about 30 seconds. And then just, put a little ice on it, take some anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen to help alleviate some of that swelling as well. So anyway, hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions.